Good morning, babies. Hi, how you doing? Hey, cutie pies. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, wherever you are, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Whenever you find this, it's a timeless message, so whenever you find it's the right time. The song I got on shuffle on shuffle is "Lift You Up" by Jessie Ware and Romy. Why do I always, or God, I'm just gonna read it. I can't read right now. Why do I think too much but not at all? Why do I back myself against the wall? The here and now, here and now. Why do I rush too fast to make it stop? And the here and now, here and now. Didn't we almost have it all? I've been living in the past, always thinking this won't last. No one else could hold us back. They say, listen, Romy. They say, listen, Jessie. Now I'm gonna lift you up. I can't remember how they sing it. Inside this feeling. Now I'm gonna lift you something. I'm gonna give you something to believe in. I know something, the good life's coming. You give me something that keeps me moving on. Now I'm gonna lift you up inside this feeling. The here and now, the here and now. I'm seeing if there's anything else worth reading here. I know the good life's coming. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same. It's one of those dance hits. Oh, here we go. Here and now, here and now. Love, here we are. Ready for love, the here and now, here we are. Or here and now, sorry. Ready for love, here we are. Ooh, listen, everybody. Now I'm gonna lift you up inside this feeling. Now I'm gonna give you something to believe in. Oh, damn. Computer. Now what? Sorry, guys. Now I'm gonna give you something to believe in. Oh my goodness. My computer just like froze. All right. Well, 222 when I looked. So this is definitely about relationships. I'm gonna lift you up inside this feeling. Yeah, I don't know how. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Got her now. Got her going now. My bad, guys. All right, so what I'm getting from this message, from the song anyway, like it says, why do I think too much but not at all? Why do I back myself against the wall? Why do I rush too fast to make it stop? So what I'm getting is like, yeah, you want love. You want connection. You want the most perfect union or, friendships, whatever it is. But you're living in the past, I've been living in the past, always thinking this won't last. No one else can hold us back. So yes, you've forgiven, you've moved on, whatever, so you think. But there might be some resentment or like a pattern that you've experienced time after time to where that's what you subconsciously expect. Always thinking it won't last. I've been living in the past because this has happened to you so many times. But you gotta let it go because we have the 10 of Swords in reverse here. So you gotta let, like, yes, it's ended and you've, done what you've done, but there's something that's still clinging on and you need to get real serious with yourself and be like, maybe I am like just expecting this. I've been living in the past, always thinking it won't last. Maybe subconsciously I've been expecting this, even though I want love and I want commitment. There's something that's got me scared because, this has happened so many times, this painful endings. So there's gotta be, you gotta let the swords come out, all of that pain. There may be just some lingering resentment, pain, or just, it was such a pattern every single time, 444 when I looked, that it's just embedded in you subconsciously to where you don't even realize you're expecting the same thing to happen again. You're like, well, this has been my whole life. every relationship, parents, family, friends, it's all been a similar energy signature. Because we have the Justice card in reverse. So like, there's always been some sort of injustice, something unfair, unbalanced. Especially with this Chariot card in reverse, you know, you maybe felt out of control. They, like someone else had control of the relationship, you know, where you were playing into it. You were allowing there to be this imbalanced dynamic where there's, you know, control issues. Not being honest, you know, that type of stuff, where there was just some sort of imbalance. You had to do more work while they controlled where the relationship went. So, you know, you're saying, it says, why do I rush too fast to make it stop? You're like, yeah, I want a relationship. You're saying this, but deep down, there might be some unconscious feeling where you're thinking, oh, well, this isn't going to last. This is just, you know, the same damn pattern. You know, you may be saying to yourself out loud, like, yeah, I want a lasting relationship. I want this, I want that. But you still feel that old yucky stuff that you got to let these swords fall off. You got to let this come to an ending of the injustice, the control issues, the lack of control, the chaos. Because, you know, this Chariot in reverse, I see as like, you know, you're losing the grip on the reins and it's just pure chaos, unbridled, just pure chaos, movement, but in every direction. Or, you know, it stopped and then go, you know, there's no control, there's no order. And so in order to overcome this, you got to get creative and move forward with those creative ideas on how to change your mindset on how you view relationships, how, what your expectations are of them. You know, always thinking that it won't last. How can you change it to where, and be creative and, you know, have this excitement with this Knight of Wands here? How can I have this creative excitement, this passion for adventure? You know, how can I come back into a better state of mind in regards to this? Because just like, why do I think too much but not at all? Like, you know, how can I stay out of my head, and how can I just get excited for love and feel it and genuinely feel ready for it? A lasting one. And it's got a little horseshoe on there. So like, that's also believing that you're lucky. You've done the work. You've done all of these things to like have you receive good things. You know, that's part of it too. It's a self-worth thing. It's so deeply unconscious that you've just been expecting the worst, whether you know it or not, because that's what's been happening to you your whole life. But get excited, you know, move towards happier days with this Five of Cups in reverse. That's, you know, realizing, because how I see this card right now is upright. You know, he's like only paying attention to those spilled cups on the bottom, and the dolphins behind him like, yo, like, how about them cups back here, man? There's two of them. There's good people out there. You know, there's people that want to give you what you deserve. They want to treat you right. They feel the same way. There's such things. So you have to get excited, you know, get creative on how you can change your mindset to move into this, you know, state of like happiness, and where you actually see that there are, you know, cups, you know, good people, good relationships. Those things do exist. Happiness does exist in regards to relationships or whatever it is. but you have to get creative and really, you know, shift your mindset and watch your thoughts. It might just be so insidious that you just automatically expect it. Like, why do I rush too fast to make it stop? Like, you might be one of those people that like gets really excited when you get into a relationship and then you're like all in, and there's some sort of energy expectation that, you know, there might be some underlying expectation that, you know, oh, they're just going to do what everybody else does. You may not consciously be thinking it, but then that's why the same thing happens again. You know, it's all energy. So you might just be putting that energy out there, and something needs to shift. You need to get passionate, creative about changing your mindset about this and getting excited about love again. And having that like wonder again, like without, you know, thinking about the past, be like, oh, well, I was hurt in the past, you know, I just don't want this to happen again. That worry is putting that out there into the universe, putting that energy out there to the universe to attract just what you don't want. So now it's time to take control of your life with this Emperor. We've been getting this Emperor, the Emperor, I should say, a lot in these readings. So it's really time to take control of your life. You know, master yourself. Yes, you have been hurt by other people, but ultimately, it's on you to agree or hold on to what they did to you. It's still on you on how you react to it. Yes, that shit hurt, no doubt, but you can't keep holding on to that, because that's going to keep putting that energy out there, and you're going to keep receiving the same damn thing. It's time to grab life by the balls and put yourself out there, but you have to go within and shift those unconscious thinking patterns. Because I guarantee you're like, I want love, I want love, I want love. You're saying that out loud, but deep down there's a fear that the same thing is going to happen as it did before. And that's why you keep attracting these fucking weirdos. So it's time to take control. It's time to master it. Time to quit blaming others. Oh, well, they hurt me. Yes, that is horrible, and I'm sorry. Yes. But you have the spiritual authority, your own will, to release that and shift your reality into a better reality where you attract a good, honest, dedicated lover or partner or friend or whatever it is to you. You have that ability. All right. And I do like that his legs are all twisted around the chair, so he's like super stable. He is like, can't be moved, right? So like, don't let these old past things keep you in this like fear state and keep like unstable, unbalanced in that, you know, just like that Justice card, that imbalance, that like one-sidedness, you know, whatever. Don't let that keep you, pull you out of a stable, sorry, I'm yawning. Pull it out of it. You know what I mean? Damn it. That yawn threw me off. Don't let the past pull you out of a stable state and keep you in fear and attracting these weirdos. We have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I'm seeing that as like realizing whatever happened in the past needed to happen. Yes, it sucked, but you became a stronger person. You released a lot of stuff. That probably got you on your spiritual journey. That probably got you on doing the internal work that needed to happen, or you would have continued to repeat that same cycle. And we keep getting this happiness card too. That's good. So, and then there's another dolphin. So we got double dolphins here. And what did I say about this one? Happiness. So being playful, you know, coming at things with a different perspective is really going to help. And checking yourself that you're still not operating from these old thought forms, thinking patterns of like, oh, well, all relationships are like this. They've all been like this. And like holding on to like how they hurt you so much in the past. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So this is telling me like, you need to get happy, hopeful, excited, because what does it say? I'm going to lift you up inside this feeling now. I'm going to give you something to believe in. I'm going to lift you up inside this feeling, the here and now, the present, getting hella present and being happy in that. And being that, making your whole essence that happiness, that getting 100% present here and now, that is going to help pull the right people in, the right energy in, because you're operating out of this happiness, this joy, this contentment, versus just super obsessed with the past to where, and then, you know, you're overthinking like, oh, does this person like me? Are they going to be the same? Are they, what's their, you know, where are they at? Like just that over like thinking and needing all the answers, getting in the here and now, that's going to get you to where you need to be. You're going to be guided and being able to use your intuition, be like, no to that person, yes to that person. I deserve that. They don't deserve me, you know, that type of thing. It's going to get you into that state of like understanding, okay, self-worth, you know, and then when you get into the here and now, when you get into the present, you can, you know, you can watch your thoughts. You can catch where these insidious thought forms, thought patterns are. So you're definitely being called to get present. Go do some sacred play, go mess around, go get, you know, take the weight off of just doing the work all the time and, you know, just dance. I don't know, like it was a dance hit. Like do something that's going to like get you out of your mind so you can kind of relax and then watch your thoughts. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is telling me like you just don't want your pride to get hurt again. You don't want your ego to get hurt, because it's embarrassing to be hurt or to been had in a relationship, you know? Like I see what, you know, you're coming from. You're like, I was embarrassed, I was hurt, I thought I had learned a lesson before and then they did it again, you know, or it happened again. I thought I saw it all. I thought I was able to like spot this type of stuff and I'm embarrassed. And so like that pride is getting in the way of like moving on, because you have this like, well, I need to protect myself. Your ego needs to be like, okay, I need to know what's going to happen next if I'm going to take a leap of faith. Or, you know, I need to have it all predetermined stepping into this relationship, how it's going to go, because that's going to keep me safe. And then you're doing the law of assumption by then. So if you're going to mess around with the law of assumption and just assume that these people are going to be the same, or you're going to keep repeating the pattern, you might as well, that's where you need to shift that mindset of like, okay, I've been doing the law of assumption here where I think people are just going to bail out on me or be shitty friends, be shitty partners, whatever. I need to assume now that that has shifted, that has changed. So where do I go from here? I'm going to assume now that any potential relationship is the one, you know, is the healthy, is, you know, shifting that and truly feeling it. Not just like saying it, you have to actually believe it and feel it. So, and that's where you're going to check those underlying unconscious beliefs, where you need to get present in the here and now and start watching yourself and, you know, quiet your mind, quit thinking too much, but not enough. You ain't thinking about the right stuff. That's what I'm getting from that, is where I think too much but not enough. You're thinking too much about the wrong stuff, which is, oh, how are they going to treat me? How are they going to do this? How are you going to do that? You're just muddling the energy up with this lower vibrational stuff and just attracting the yucky stuff. All right, babes, I love you so much. I got to go to work, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and keep doing this hard ass work. I love you so much. Thanks for being here.